There was another project that you mentioned in that email thread I referenced. So could you describe the scope of this project again, what the background was, how the process took place?
Yeah, so this was an older beach home down in Dewey Beach. Nothing crazy, nothing fancy, like an old cottage style home, probably built in the 60s or 70s. So we did new roof, new siding, new gutters, new trim, all that stuff. Easy color for the roof. I think it was weatherwood, if I remember correctly. Weatherwood pretty much goes with almost any color you could possibly think of. And then for the siding, he chose, I believe the color name was Mountain Cedar. So very specific color, something you would more than likely see on probably more of a wooded property, something that kind of, it blends with nature a little bit more. It would be like the vinyl version of having a log home.
Okay.
So, in theory, it's a beautiful color. It's not wrong in this particular application. The color, was written on the contract. We signed the contract. We ordered the product. This is not like a normal color for this area, so it was a bold statement, but again, it would make his house, we're not used to people having bold choices to kind of make their house stick out from the surrounding homes. We were about 80% done with the siding, I think, when they came down that weekend. So they came down on a Friday, they pulled in the driveway, and the wife essentially, without even getting out of the car, said, "That's not going to work. I don't like that. That's hideous." They got out of the car and essentially walked around the house, and her opinion didn't change walking around the house. He went out on a limb and chose the color. And in the end, he said, "Yeah, we're gonna have to take it off, and we're gonna have to switch a color." So we ended up going with seagrass. Final number was like 27 or 29,000, something like that.
So I mean, thankfully in that case, the customer was in a financial position to solve the problem that they unintentionally created. For many of us, we'd be living with that for 20, 30, 40 years.